from DinoNuggets741. Figured I'd go live tonight and kind of give everybody a live update of what's been going on. So I moved to the desert. I took a lot of advice from a lot of people and moved. I bought everything new. And I appreciate all the good advice, but it followed me. And I did everything that I could. I got my own studio now. I talk about it more. I spent 2 months on the road with Airbnbs. So we moved to Arizona, and the next thing I do is I start going Airbnbs looking for shit that I can live well, and shit kind of went nuts. So didn't have anything happen at the Airbnbs. Been in this house for, I don't know, a few months now. And, as you can tell, I don't try to talk about it a lot. Some small things have been happening, and I put out a couple of videos that, showed what the beginning stages of what I go through, and this is the third house. So if you guys are new to the channel, watch all the videos before you comment, because if you don't know the full context of what's going on, you're a fucking idiot. So I don't want to hear your goddamn comments. I just don't. This is my third house, and a lot of you guys have said in the comments it's the paintings. No, it's not the paintings. I haven't had those paintings that long. Those paintings have been in my possessions for maybe a year and a half, and this shit started happening well before that. Again, refer to all of my videos prior to, and you'll see where it starts on TikTok all the way to where it's up now. And I'm deeply, I'm fucking pissed that I missed out and moved out of Colorado. That was my home. It always has been my home. I'm from there, and I'm generations from Colorado. And then, everyone says, oh, well, if that's kind of shit's happening, why wouldn't you just move? So I did. Because I followed a lot of advice from a lot of different people that I learned on social media. Dumb to move. It congregates in the entire upstairs area. I have other videos that I'm going to post, believe that. Better equipment. Look around, I got cameras everywhere. I do all kinds of shit when it comes to this stuff. But, just reading some of your comments, guys, like, honestly, I appreciate the thoughts and the prayers. If you're coming here from Project Dark Knight, thank you. Much love. Much love to that guy, Casper Sight, King Frostmare, Slapped Ham, Nuke's Top 5. For just telling the story, and if you like it, great. If you don't, fuck off. I don't care. When you get kind of footage like this, it's, I'm tired of it. I moved out of state. I live in the fucking desert. And I literally left everything behind except the stuff that was valuable with me that I bought in the last few years, like 2-3 years, maybe. New furniture, new clothes, new attitude, new state. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I came on live tonight just to kind of, just chat with you guys. 3 houses. I've done everything. I got pictures with real voodoo priests. I got tattoos of inscriptions to protect me against evil. I fucking moved to Arizona. You know how you live in Parker, Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, southwest Parker, which is basically, Aurora. Um, Nicer neighborhood. Like you guys have seen, like this is a much different house. I didn't want anything with a fucking basement. Seriously, nothing with a fucking basement. There's no way you could ever get me to have another home that has a basement. It doesn't matter. I have done some independent, tests, and we've completely tried to segregate all of our, how we live from, paying attention to it to, trying not to interact with it. Again, like I said, I moved around a lot since I've gotten to this house, and we set roots in about August. It's not as bad as it once was back in Colorado, but it's starting to build up, and within a year, by this upcoming August, I'll move into a bigger, better house that's far away from this one. So I'm gonna stay on the run, kind of. You have to, and when people are always saying, "Well, if it's that bad, leave," that's what I'm gonna do. But clearly, if you watch the newest videos coming up, it didn't mean shit. It didn't fucking change anything. 3 houses now. I'm just not that bad. I don't have that bad of luck. And again, like I said, if you don't believe it, I don't expect you to. I really don't. When you get shit like this going on in your life, the last thing that you want to talk about is that. You want to take ownership for what's happening and, bettering your situation. That's always a good thing for anybody. But when you have paranormal things going on, it fucks with you. It does. Doesn't matter how much you set up around you. You got cameras, you got 3 fucking computers sitting in front of you, a laptop, a microphone, everything that gets recorded. I shut the door so that way I don't, hear shit. It's just, I try to ignore it now, man. I ignore it. Doesn't change anything, doesn't help anything. But what do you do when you have something like this going on now? It's like, oh yeah, he made a bunch of money. No, YouTube does not pay that well. And what you do get paid by YouTube, they take a huge chunk. Ask Rob. I've never used a dime of this channel for anything. Not one time. None of the YouTube money goes towards where I live right now. Like, seriously, I could afford a couple extra 12 packs a year and maybe a carton of cigarettes if I smoked. But, yeah, it's not even enough to do anything. Where the real money is in podcasting, because you actually get to hear on Dark Side of Dino that's coming up. I've been real reclusive. I haven't wanted to record anything. I haven't wanted to do much, and there's a simple reason for that, because I was trying to leave it all behind. Yeah, right. And again, like I said, if you don't buy it, I don't give a fuck. I don't. It's hard enough to come out and really talk about it. It really is. I have my safe space in here. I have shit all up, but I have prayer rocks. I've had it blessed. I've had all kinds of shit. And, coming in here is a little bit of a safe haven, but, I surround myself with negative, scary stuff. And I don't know what else to try. I don't know what else to do. You move to a new spot, you catch shit on, video. Who do you show it? What do you talk about it? How does it affect you? How does it affect your viewers? Should you be doing it? Is it right? Is it good to even show this stuff out in public? Wonder if it opens up doors to other people who are sensitive, that might be affected by it by watching the videos. Like, I've seen all kinds of stuff in my comments, but I mean, realistically, what would you guys do if it was you? If it was you and you had to go through this, 3 different houses, to where you stay up late at night and you change your whole work schedule and you gain a bunch of weight, you lose sleep because once you set roots in, it's like I never felt it go away. If you watch that last video, it took everything that I had to get those movers to get the rest of my shit out of the house that day. The doors were shaking a lot. The windows were barred with metal. There's no way you can get in and out of there. And now I got it at my house. My closet that I hang my clothes in. You guys want to know something? I don't even go in my closet right now. In my room, I will come downstairs and I will pull out clean clothes from, shit that we pull out of the washer and dryer. I purposely leave it downstairs so I have underwear, a pair of shorts. I live in the fucking desert, so I don't really need pants too often. I wear flip-flops every day. To keep me out of that closet. Like, the smells come back. You get bad fucking dreams. Like, we live close to the border, and I don't know if you guys, know anything about that, but there's a lot of people that cross, and, they're desperate and they're looking for stuff, so you got to watch out for that. South Tucson is a crazy area, and, crime can stretch out into all neighborhoods. Doesn't matter how much money you have. I mean, the more money you have, I think, the more attractive you are to be subject to being victimized, home invasion, shit like that. So not only do I have that going on, being 54 miles away from Nogales or, Mexico, you have the possibility of, the paranormal going on. So, you buy a gun and you hope for the best. You listen to all the warning signs from, a human versus what I've been going through. And, we live in a crazy world. Doesn't matter where you really go. Doesn't. You got to go where your job allows and where your budget fits. And that's what I did. And it backfired. I could have stayed in Colorado and dealt with the same thing that I'm going through now. I don't smoke a lot of weed because the weed out here is not that great. Got my drinking under control. But when you're going through it, man, I mean, it's like an easy way to get a video or, capture some sort of evidence right when it's going on. Because like I've always said, it's not the cameras that are preset that are sitting there for an hour or 24 hours. It's like there could be nights that nothing happens. So going and doing these investigations and, just leaving a camera up for 6-8 hours, who's to say that anything's going to happen during that time? With what I bring to the internet, it's a point of view. It's happening while I'm recording, and I go after it. I try to catch it on camera so I can get the proper help that I need. Being this close to the border and how strong the Catholic faith is here, great. But, there's other factors also that I've been, exploring that will take me to one place or another. and just in hope of just leaving a negative entity behind, or trapping it in a place that's known to have something. So it's not necessarily like I'm going to go out and, investigate and see all these new places. It's the reality is if I go to a place that's not my fucking house and I record some videos, it's because I'm trying to ditch this and fucking pawn it off on somebody else. Which I've heard that, people have been successfully able to do that. And again, it's you either believe it or you fucking don't. Like, it's hard for me to even believe it. But when you go to 3 different houses, man, that is shit luck to have doors opening and closing by itself, people running around on a top level. Like, oh my God. It's so fucked up. And now I drink tea instead of vodka. You know why? Because the sharper I am and the sober I am, it's a mental battle. It's karma. Scientists are proven to be wrong all the time. I've watched a lot of stuff recently with our government coming out and saying that there's UFOs, but they redefine it as like UAP or something like that. And I used to talk shit about those guys all the time. Like, oh yeah, you got abducted? No, it just means you and your friend got drunk. He fucked you in your ass and you're like, oh, I got probed. That's how I felt about it. Ghost, I never really said anything about because I'm a horror fan. A horror movie fan. Michael Myers is my bugaboo. Like, if you look around my studio, I mean, everything's about him. Just because he's real, you can identify with him. He's a physical human being. Whether you believe he's, a demon, whatever the fuck you think he is, he can't die, he can die. Like, that's something that's viable. It's not something that defies every scientific means that you have possible. So to ask somebody to believe what you're experiencing, even though you caught it on camera, is like asking them to provide a video of God. Faith is, belief without proof. And family, you can't spell without the word lies. So if you add the two of those together, where you get your faith, it comes from a word that can't be spelled without the word lies in it. And I think that everybody is accustomed to that. It's passed down from generation to generation. You have people that'll buy it and people that you don't. Just like fucking aliens. I don't think any little gray people come down here and, finger bang our butthole with probes and put chips into us. I think that's insane. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Given the fact of my videos, am I wrong a lot? Probably. I don't even believe some of the shit that I go through. Let's go to the comments. I forgot I had these. It's 100% demonic. I would agree with that 100%. There's a few reasons why I would agree to that. One, there was this place when I was a kid. It was called the Crossroads. It was this 4-way intersection in the middle of the country in eastern Colorado that really had nothing there. And the urban legend was if you go out there and you light 6 candles and you kind of spread them out in a circle and you had one in the middle and then you cut yourself and you drip that blood into the fucking candle, that would allow you to sell your soul to the devil. And after that, it was just subconscious. Like, what would I want? What would I need? Well, being out in the country and having cousins and kids that, were in that area, which wasn't many. It was a little farm town, Genoa, Colorado. There's nothing out there. No one. Except weird, secluded people that, have all kinds of different religious beliefs and the way they do things, and it's been generationally passed down. And every once in a while, you get kids like me that are from the city but have family that's directly related out there. You go out there and you fuck around at the crossroads. You get a little hammered. You go out there, do a couple keys of coke, little key bumps, and you party all night, start a fire in a ditch. Who knows? But you fuck around with things like that. And then you do things that, to be honest with you, are immoral. You get married, you cheat, you do stupid shit. Like I said, I'm not a perfect fucking person. I'm not, and I've never claimed to be. I just think that all of the bad shit that you have done in life can accrue and start fucking with you, even be, well before people who really deserve these type of experiences. And I think once you realize the amount of karma that you have, and you can transfer that into reality and be like, oh, okay, this is more justifiable. Like, I set fire to a barn that some asshole had in his family for 100 years, shot it with tannerite that was attached to a fucking gas can. Boom, lit up and fired. That's bad karma. Bad juju. Cheat on a girlfriend when you're growing up. Take one girl to prom, have sex with another later that night when you drop her off at home. That's probably going to catch up with you too. There's a lot of things that you don't realize that you do throughout the course of your life that have a small implication to what will happen to you in the future. I'm convinced of that. Whatever I did is fucked up. And I don't think that I have any recollection of anything that I could do that would bring this type of bullshit on me. I think that, some people are like, oh, you're subjective to it, man. Like, oh, you got like all this power. Bullshit. I think that, if you do have experiences like this, you're fucked. It's like getting a bad card of, a bad hand in poker. You're like, everyone else is showing pairs and, doing real well. And you're that one asshole at the end of the table with a 2 and a 3. And, the river comes, it's queens, 10s, 8s, jacks. And you're just sitting there with a 2 and a 3 going, how fast can I bluff these motherfuckers? And sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. That's the kind of luck that you have when you have stuff like this that happens to you. So let's do another question. I'm venting. No, I'm letting y'all have it. Like, this needed to be said. A lot of people try to message me, email us. They play my videos. I don't know what to say to half of the comments that you guys have. I don't. People told me to move, I moved. People told me to use sage, I used sage. People told me to use Palo Santo, I did that. It's something in your house that's attached to it. Bullshit. I got rid of everything. Douglas, that's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. If you think about it enough, it'll come. Have I ever done anything that could have caused an attachment? I don't know, man. Probably. Will. Thanks, bro. Everybody hit the like button. What the fuck? I'm sitting in here dumping it out to you guys and can't even get a like. What the fuck is that? Helps it get out. Ouija. It's on the wall. It's the one that moved. Diane, thank you, but you don't need to be sad for anybody. Like I said, I'll get through it. It's all good. It really is. Sage is connected to the occult. Okay. Alfred, what's up, bruh? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't get in the comments too often. Sorry, guys. But Alfred, you've been here with me for a long time, man. Thank you. This is crazy. Christine, DinoNugget741 at Gmail. Send in your story. That was pretty big to read. I can't. Comments coming fast. Nikki, thank you. Amy. DinoNugget741 at Gmail. Amy, and yeah, the guys will pass it on to me. Panic, how are you? How many of you guys are here from Project Dark Knight? Alfred, thank you, man. I'm chilling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nikki, I'll look into that. Panic, you're new to this. You're doing good. Jess K, if you're in here, what's up, girl? Hey, Jude, I'm going to look into this. Mindseed is my favorite, but again, they can document the shit, but I can document it too. I mean, there's enough people in here that watch me that I don't need some other buddy to come in and make a viral video. That's not what I'm about. Play autonomic? What? Authentic? Play authentic. Go watch the videos, honey. Will? Ooh, classic weed. Arizona weed's not that bad, believe it or not. It's pretty good. Let's hit this and see what fucking happens. You can do a lot. You can smoke weed. Don't even need to fucking drink. It's good for you. It's good for me. Where is everybody from? Why don't we start with that? And then I can start reading comments better. Well, you're my boy too, homie. You're in Arizona. Hold on. Fuck, that happened quick. Moose, I'm in Arizona. Yes. I just moved from Colorado, Angel. That's where a lot of my videos came out of. Alfred, we're neighbors? No, we're not. You would email us by now and tell you. Ireland, nice. Ohio, South Florida, ooh. I'm in South Tucson, in between Green Valley and Tucson. Australia, nice. Anchorage, it's cold up there right now, I imagine. He was possessed by a demon. Well, if you were possessed by a demon, I would love to get you on my podcast. Go to DinoNugget741 at Gmail, and I've got to hear this. Maryland, nice. Oh, yes. Black number, I would say that that's a very good assumption. Alfred, neighbor, let me know where you're at. We might hang out. DC? Gettysburg. Ooh. The answer starts with Acts 2:13. Sure. Not completely, almost. Man. Hey, from Lancaster. What's it? Cape Cod. There you are. Canada. Queens. Ooh, you got to be having a hell of a time out there. So again, this is a live, guys, where, I don't know, I'm letting it all out. Because I've taken a lot of your advice, and fuck you. Eat a bag of dicks. B.O.D. Suck it. Oh, just move. Oh, yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, awesome advice. Fucking thousands of dollars later, nothing. How the hell do I sleep? Melatonin. Xanax. Average temperature in the fall is about 70, and in the summer it could go up to like 115 here. You don't want to know what I moved from because you guys have bad fucking advice. God. I don't know why I listen to people on social media. That was insane. I moved out of a beautiful home in Colorado, mountains, green, all 3 seasons, friends, family. But no, I'm like, oh, I got to get away. I work at home, so that kind of panned out. Fuck me. Now I live in the fucking desert with tarantulas. That's real. They're really out here. Rattlesnakes that could fucking kill a goddamn giant. Then you got scorpions. And then every other fucking bug in the planet that bites is here. It bites you. Anything. You get these little bites on your ankles. I haven't worn pants in months. And I go anywhere near a shrub, I get laced up by something that's going to fucking bite me. So, again, awesome. Rob's in here. Is Timmy in here? Do me grunt. Oh, man. How are you? I haven't seen your name in a while. I do remember you. Sounds like Oss. Nikki, I hope that's not bad or I'll light you up. Vegas. Let's get some more likes. Let's do that. How about that? Brooke's here. Yes, Brooke, we're going on an investigation. That video was crazy. I'm not going to investigate. That shit fucks me up. I'm out. There's so many cameras in there. Whoa. So you guys, I got a video coming out that, you try different things, you move it, and I got an address, and then we found out it was a real place. Oh, it's so fucked up. And it happened in my house, so I'm gonna go check it out. This might be real interesting. 63 people, 49 likes. Like, what the fuck do you guys think I'm in here for? Like the video. You're still in here, you're chatting. I'm answering questions. Hit the goddamn like button. You know how this shit works. I shouldn't have to ask. That's fucked up. You guys are cool. We got a good community. It's a click. Angel. I'm new here. Can you sum up what's going on in your life so I know what's up? Angel. Whew. Watch the videos. That'll sum it up for you. Sorry, I'm just saying. I'm not going to start from the beginning for you. I'm being nice. Jesus. Alfred. Got a bunch of new tattoos. It's good for me. Everything goes all the way up. Got shit that I thought that would help. Nothing happens. You guys were all wrong. All of you were wrong. Oh, just move. Oh, just move. Oh, this idiot wouldn't live here. If I lived there, I would move. So I moved. And I bought everything brand new. It cost so much money. Brand new. Nothing attached. Great idea. I just gotta say, you guys are funny. I enjoy the interactions that I have with you guys. I do. Fucking amazing. Oh, just move. You're good. Come on, man. Need some more love than that. Nikki, or Nin Nin, delicious. How are you? That's a good name. Douglas. Does that mean I am possessed? Do I look fucking possessed? That's a dumb question. I do a lot for work. I do this, not. I sell chemicals. I have more troubles than wasting money moving. Well, everybody said just move. So I did. Great advice. I'm not trying to be shitty to you guys, but like seriously, I read some of these comments and be like, oh, he's a fucking idiot. I just moved. So I did. Use sage. It'll get him out. Nope, that didn't work either. Oh, Palo Santo. Like I said, like, watch the fucking live. Like, you guys crack me up. I did everything you guys suggested, and nope, nothing fucking happened. I don't ask you for donations. I don't ask you for money. I don't even ask you to believe me. Nothing worked. Welcome to the upstairs party. Yes. Lori, you have no idea. You'll laugh a lot. I'm just not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, guys, please believe me. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. That's fucking stupid. All over your tits. That's bullshit lies. Did you hear that? No, I got fucking so many cameras. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, it was behind me, because I'm going to have a camera pointed that way. And then I'm going to have cameras set up everywhere, like I do now. Here you go. I'm going to show you guys. Everything's set up through lights. Oh, man. This fucking stand. This is my little studio. Live nudes. Drink it up on air. I'm not going to get naked for you guys, though. That's a little nuts. Hold on. God damn it. And see? That's what happens when I fucking moved it. Yeah. Live nudes. It's good for me. It's fun. Let's go on a hunt right now. Fuck you. No. Rob, are you still in here? This shit's going crazy. I can't even. You play metal. Are you a rocker? Send me your music on DinoNuggets741 at Gmail. There he is. I mean, I listen to metal. I listen to Disturbed a lot. Alfred, I'm working on it, man. I've been doing a lot of shit. Like I said, I'm coming back on to make sure everybody's doing well. Have a chat. How you been doing, brother? I'm talking to you, Alfred. How you been, man? You been good? Family's cool? Life's treating you well? I'm glad to hear that, bro. I'm maintaining. All right. Alfred, you're pretty active in all this, so let's get some. Just living day by day. Me too, homie. Oh. Man, so many comments. Darth, I am a Godsmack, Disturb mostly kind of guy. A lot. How's work? Great. I'm off for 2 months. Now, we got this fucking video. So I put up all these little cubes that have letters on them, right? And it spelled out an address when I put it out. All right. So some people looked it out and it was an address. So I looked it up and I associated it with each individual place. And there was a house that has a, I don't know, it has a history. You can rent it out to get a paranormal experience. You pay like, I don't know what it is. It's like $300, and you go stay the night in this fucking house, and it's crazy. But it was spelled out clearly in these blocks, and I have the video of it. But we rented it. I'm hoping to dish this shit off on somebody else, because that's what a lot of people have told me in my travels, that I can either leave it in a place that has some type of attachment to it. Which, all right. Never have been to a place, bro, that I've had any type of experience what I have at home. Sally House, I'm going to go with Omar Gosh. I did have a little bit of experience there, but that's fucking child's play. At best, there's no demons, and it doesn't matter how beautiful your hair is. You're not going to get anything out of that house that isn't manufactured. And then Rob got this email. And right, we hadn't even chatted. And then I sent him a photo because those blocks went flying across the room. And it actually said something. Didn't see it myself, didn't look that hard, but gave us an address we're going. I'll be heading out. It's like the 15th and 16th will be at this location. And from what I've read about it, like, it matches up to things that people have told me to try. I did try moving, after all. Bought everything new, so there was no attachment, after all. Why would I not go to a place that's known for demonic activity and try to leave my little friend there? That's what the fuck I've been doing, homie. Yeah, this goddamn thing. I've been looking at doing my second ghost hunt. Do me? Do something that nobody else has done before. That's what I'm saying. I got an address in these blocks. This all seems like bullshit, I know, and I don't ask any of you to believe me. If you want to see the recording of it, I'll send it to you. I'll post it. I'll post it. I'll try anything. I proved that moving here. If you haven't seen my new house, then watch the new videos. Like, there's nothing but rugs and a few paintings. Hell on earth, you're right. It is nice during this time of year. You guys are cold, I'm not. Junip, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. I've never. Not sure if I caught that conversation at the right time. Hold on. Whoa. So I've talked a lot. How's everybody? I'm going to try to read somebody new. Play? Yes. I missed it. Cleansing of myself? Yes. Peachy. Thank you. I do have every right. You are on my channel watching it. Yeah, I can vent. You know what else I can vent about? Going to take a shower in the morning, and when you go to get out, your shower towel isn't where you hung it. You know what else I could bitch about? You go downstairs, all of your animals are huddled in one corner, and there's shit and piss all over the goddamn walkway because something scared them. They have doggy doors, kitty doors, and I even leave the back door open for them. And they're not all old like a boo, and something scares them enough to where they hide into a corner. That never happened until recently. I have every right to be pissed about that. I have the right to give the fact that my neighbor gave me delicious fucking tamales that had, olives and, corn and chunks of deliciousness in it, but she wouldn't come into my house. Again. Somebody who's religious, like, oh, no. Here's some food. Freeze them if you can't eat them all. I can vent about that. Let's see what else I can vent about. Having to make more videos for you guys. That's shitty. I love all of you, though. I appreciate all of the advice. But fuck me. Oh, man. I'd gladly switch positions with any of you assholes that are like, oh, I would love to experience it. It's like, okay. Oh, I would fucking love that. Man, that would be easier. Just here you go. That's why I'm going to this house. It's like, here you go. Boom. Is it going to stick? Nope. Could follow me more home. God only knows. But how many more suggestions do you take, people? I moved. I bought everything new. I did everything that everybody's ever suggested. And I can prove it. Just watch my channel. What do you say? You do everything. All right. Move states. Unbelievable. Fucking rattlesnakes and tarantulas. The biggest bug we had in Colorado was like a wolf spider. And we were so high up, only needed a couple drinks to get drunk. Down here, you need a full fucking bottle. People are different. It's like culture shock for me. But I'm getting used to it. People are a lot nicer here than they are in Colorado. Another scary thing that happened to me. Went through some of my video footage, got a nice camera. Something standing in my closet staring at me while I'm looking down the hallway like an idiot. It's just standing right there. That was awesome. Oh, man. And I have videos to post. It's like, do I do this again? Is it going to get worse again? Don't feed into it. That's all I kept seeing in the fucking comments. Don't post. Don't feed into it. It thrives off fear. Oh, yeah. Try being afraid to walk around any corner. Try to watch that. Try to, though, work at home. Work at home. So all you deal with is everything that happens in your house all day, every day. And, when I'm off and I'm not working and I don't have shit to do and I can leave the house, I don't. I can't pronounce the street names out here. I don't know anyone. I up and moved without any reserve. No real anything. Our work schedule completely jived with it. I could have moved anywhere in the country. I chose here. It's cheap. Get a lot more for a lot less. It's pretty good. Didn't change anything. But I'll move by August. I'm going to try to keep it fresh. Takes a while for it to get started for sure. But yeah, once you're here for a while and you got emotions tied up in the house, you've been here, you know everything, you have the odors, you have your smells, you know how to clean, like you know where all your shit's placed out in new areas. You adapt. It's like you get your routine down. Once that routine gets set, that's when shit starts to happen. So I'll dodge it for a few years. If I can catch it on camera, cool. If I can't, oh well. I'll let you know. Yes, YouTube is a community. What's up, Todd? Is it still turning on water? Yes. But the thank goodness is the water never really gets cold here. So it's always good hot water. So when I wake up in the morning and if it's on the hot, it's going to stay hot until after I get out of the shower. I shower every day. I have to. Like, I believe in staying clean and being groomed well. But yeah, it turns on the water and it's costly. Am I still afraid? Every time, man. You kidding me? It's like this adrenaline feeling, like, and then it's like an anxiety part, like, fuck, it just keeps happening. And then it's like, all right. And then you have to scream and be like, please, for once, like, stop. And once it, it starts reacting and it gives you a break, then it's like, all right, we're at an agreement. But it doesn't always work like that, man. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it happens when I'm gone. Sometimes it happens when I'm at home. Sometimes it happens in the middle of the night. Sometimes I catch things on camera that are staring at me from my closet that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. It's like a serial killer that lives in your attic. You never know when it's going to pop out. It can lie dormant forever. And then when you're least expecting it, that's when it comes out and shows you its laquania. It just pulls it out and says, look at my dick. And there you are. And you're scared. You freak the fuck out. and then, you know, you're on pins and needles for weeks at a time. It's like that sibling that you would fuck them up and they're like, okay, I'm going to get your ass back. You know what's going to happen. But they make you wait weeks, months, even a year before they finally come back and they're like, yeah, remember when you did this? That's why I did that. And it's like a constant anxiety, like, oh, fuck, is something going to happen? Am I going to wake up and, you know, there's something standing above me that wants to do bad things to me? Or, you know, I hear screaming in the back of my fucking house, or my doorbell's ringing, or doors are slamming shut, water's turned on in my house, and I'm just like, oh. And then there's times that you have that brief moment of, fuck, nothing's happening. And I had that when I moved. Like, for a brief moment, I had that. Oh, thank God. Shut the channel down, nothing's happening, and then boom. Right when you're not expecting it. Things are going good, and then all of a sudden, boom. It's like, oh, man. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Especially when you do everything that everybody's ever suggested that you are comfortable with talking to about it. Like, again, this is a social media app. You know, believe it if you don't. I don't give a fuck. Talk to somebody that's really been through it. And it's like, all right, well, have you exhausted every aspect? And I haven't yet. I haven't. Somebody says that there's more evil there. They said it could attach to each other, start to battle. Who knows? Are there little green men floating around in these spaceships that they say are definitely real? Who knows? You know, they've been wrong about pretty much everything. So I don't put a lot of validity in skeptics anymore because a majority of conspiracies end up being true. Sorry to say that. Alfred, much love, brother. Demons. I hate when people say that. It's an attachment. Don't give it a name. Don't acknowledge it as anything. It's an attachment. When you give it purpose, when you give it something like that, like, if you're new to my channel, don't fucking say that. It's not attached. It's not a demon. It's an attachment. If, at best, you don't know what the fuck it is, so don't assume. You may believe one thing, and I respect that. But don't write it in my comments or let me see it because it's an attachment. I'm not going to give it any validity of being anything other than that. And if you've gone through what I have and you've talked to the amount of people that I have, it's an attachment. Don't give it any type of recognition or give it any type of definite, like, this is what it is. It could be anything. It could be a weirdo creep. I don't know. But I don't want to entertain the idea of demon or, you know, poltergeist, or I don't give a fuck about any other, however you want to define it. It's an attachment that you can explain with some people, and I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to see demon. I'm never going to admit that. Because that's fucked up. I believe it's karma into a sense, like I've said 100,000 times before. Doesn't matter how bad of things that you've done, just matters of how it comes back. I'm not a bad person, never done anything real bad. But I just living with it as long as I have. The only logical explanation that I could say is that something that I did back when that is coming back to haunt me. I don't know. And it could be as simple as, who the fuck knows, just giving it some tort of, you know, a rational explanation. And my rational thought about it is it's something that's paying me back. It just takes a little bit longer. I must owe a lot. Fuck. But to give it a name, I'm not going to ever entertain that idea. I listened to a lot of your guys' advice, and to give it some sort of definite, fuck that. Nope. Nope. And you can agree with me, disagree with me, believe me or not, I don't care. But don't give it a name, and don't give it the pleasure of having a, I don't fucking know. Just don't give it the pleasure of having some definite, this is what it is, because you don't know what the fuck it is, neither do I. I've been to a lot of crazy places, and I've never felt the same feeling. And I'm with Omar Gosh on the Sally House. You can definitely have an experience there, but it's not evil. It's not a child. Who knows? But, like I said, go into the darkest rooms of your house. Call out in the middle of the night. Turn off all your lights. Go looking for it. If you really want to find it, you'll find it. And I'm a firm believer in that. If you really want an experience, look in the darkest corners. Turn out the lights. Be all alone. Psych yourself up. Watch some paranormal videos. And you'd be amazed what you find when you look in the corners, the reflections. It's the things that you're not looking for, which are right in front of you that you'll never see. And that's the best way I can explain it. And once you see it, and once you know how it feels, you won't really care anymore at that point what people think about you. You just internalize it, you throw it down in there and be like, wow, that shit's definitely real. I just saw that. Something just happened to me. I caught it on film, and I don't care what people think. Oh, it's a smudge on your camera. Nope, that's a bug. Oh, somebody's always got an answer for everything. And I'm telling you, things happen in life that have no rhyme or reason. It just happens. And when it happens to you, you'll know it. You'll feel it. And if you go looking for it, you'll find it. So is everybody ready for Christmas? Scotland, what's up? How are you? Damn, all these comments. Nope. Hell no. No. Christmas is the time for giving. Well, I guess that's Thanksgiving. You know what, guys? Just do what you can. Don't kill yourselves trying to worry about a holiday. Don't. People get nuts about it. That's great for them. Outside of that, like, if you don't want to make it that part, see, Rob, I told you I got them. Then don't. Like, man, I've cut everyone off moving out here. Like, seriously. Don't even chat with most people. And I'm good with that. Like, I've met a couple good friends out here. I still have my good friends back home. But, yeah, no. Sometimes it's good to just rip it off like a Band-Aid. If I'm going to move states trying to escape something that I don't like telling people about, like, seriously, think how nuts that is. You just move out of state because, oh my God, there's something scary in your house. No, you find a way out and you take advantage of it. When the opportunity arises, it did. And I was able to do it without, fucking my spot up. I moved. Nothing changed. Crazy. I feel like an idiot, to be honest with you. You know how shitty the desert is? Unbelievable. People are cool, though. Like I said, A lot of pretty spots in the state. I just don't leave my house very much. Like I said, we do some podcasting, we do shit like that, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. It's cool. But no, you can rip it off like a Band-Aid for sure. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Does this mean it's attached to me? No, I just got bad luck. I moved to 3 different houses and that's all there. Not trying to be a dick, but watch the videos, bro. Brooke, where are you at? Darth Urbis. J-Dog. That's my dogs. I would hope. Those little fucks. Brooklyn. Haha. Sitting next to Rob. Can't wait to meet you. My dogs aren't the problem. They're fucking weird. One's old as shit and the other one's completely reliant. But when anything's going down, they all hide out. Check it out on the videos. They want nothing to do with it. How many people in here right now suffer from some sort of torment that you can't explain without being on substance? Like you're sober as fuck and then shit happens to you. How many people have really went through that in this room? All sober. Nini, I moved states. Alfred, you're good. Chicago, Linda. Christine, that's good. I stopped drinking. I feel a little nuts, but I smoke a lot of weed. White boy, me, I wasn't either. Seriously, man, if I'm not stoned, very rare. And I function normally. It's kind of like a weedaholic. But I don't have to worry about my, La Quenya. Hey, bro, what's up? Fez. Most people here probably are not sober right now. I would hope not. Saturday night, I think. You don't function very good sober? Me either, man. I gotta be high so I don't get angry. I don't know. I'm not an angry person. It's just, some people just really get to me. You went through it years ago? What's up from Denver? Oh, yeah, here we go. Hometown. I just moved from there, homie. I'm from Colorado. 39 years. I'm 40 right now. Whoa. I feel like a creep. Dealing with ghosts at 40. Wow. $40 old. You know what that means? Old balls. I hope everything doesn't start to shrink or like go down. There's all kinds of shit that goes through your head at 40. And then you see like a shadow in the corner and it's like, God damn, this is the Reaper coming to get me. Fuck. You know, then you go to the doctor, you get blood tests, then they want to stick a finger up your butt. Like, weird shit happens when you get older. Just saying. It's like, do I go to the doctor? Do I not? Do we even have to have this conversation? What's going to happen if I do say this and my cholesterol's high? Do I have to take shots? Or is this girl looking at me like, oh man, I have daddy issues and I want to show you my panties? Like, it's weird. You got to think about that. Down to your knees? No, I have never had to sit on my balls. Listen to our podcast, Lap Dances and Lattes, and Tim's talking about when you get older and you sit down and you sit on your nuts. That's fucking crazy. I'm not looking forward to that. Unbelievable. I don't have old balls. I don't. That's sick. And if I do get that way, I'm going to pay for a surgery. It's like staple it to my tits if I have to. Just be like, oh, boom. No more old saggy balls. And then you can walk around doing a helicopter. Who knows what'll happen? Get a little nuts. Blood pressure. Yes. Oh, you have to worry about all kinds of shit. It's fucked up. To old nut sacks? I don't know. I'm just saying, at the age of, 40 to dealing with paranormal shit, it's like most people talk about their balls being to their kneecaps, bro. And we're talking about ghosts. We're 40 years old. Like, come on, man. It went from ghosts to balls. Here's an interesting story. Now, do you think the ghost would fuck to me if I just did the bat wing? Because if I'm 40 and everything starts to sag and you grab like the whole bag and you stretch it out to where you can see the veins, it's like, I'm a demon. I'm a bat. Yeah. And then you got the bat wing just hanging there. I mean, if I moved states because, I was told, hey, if your house is haunted, you move. Like, maybe a bat wing would work. Oh, I'm just saying, I mean, it could really fucking happen like that. Like, here's a bat wing, and you got it from tit to tit, just a good handful of ball bag on both sides, and you got the veins, and it looks like a fucking dragon wing. Maybe that would get it to go away. It's about as good of advice as moving to the desert. Fuck me. Stupid. God. Oh, fuck. There's more to life than paranormal, because I'll tell you what, people are crazier than what happens in my house. Like, there's some people I meet in life and I'm just like, your mother should have swallowed you. Like, you were a waste of fucking breath. Like, whoa. I don't know. I'm venting now. I'm stoned. I haven't chatted with you guys in a minute. I'm a little nervous because I'm hearing noises outside. God knows if that's my wife. It's just us here, and she's actually home tonight. Don't want to open the door to find out, so I'm just chilling. Yes, there's a lot of things that can't explain. A lot, and it's not all paranormal. Like, can you explain why a banana tastes like it the way it does? Like, who ate the banana and was like, oh, this is banana flavored, and I'm going to compare it to this, piece of grass. Like, can you explain why they're like, oh yeah, this is a banana? Or can you explain that, after every time you get a little sauced up, you have diarrhea for 3 days and you get a headache for 2 of those 3 days? Or is that just something that happens when you're older? Or when you flip people off while you're driving and honking the horn, and then, they follow you into a gas station and threaten to kill your family? I mean, did you deserve that? Who knows? For every action, there's a reaction. That's what I'm saying. If you're haunted, it's because you're a fuck. And at some point, they're like, yep, I'm going to fuck this dude's shit up. And that's it. Because a lot of people I've had on my podcast, like when we were doing, Dino with the Devil, they all had some shit going on in their past where it was questionable. Like, well, hey, could have went there a few times, kind of did some shit that I was regretful of. It's all karma. Stop me if I'm wrong. Every guest I've ever had something that they were like, hey, ooh, oh my Lanta. Let me tell you about this one. It's like, oh. And that's cool. Like, guys, I am batshit crazy. I take medicine, doctors and medicine and everything. I have tried to explain this to people, and they're like, oh man, he's just got real bad PTSD. Some shit's happened to me in my life. Like, you take antidepressants, that doesn't work. So it's like Russian roulette. These doctors, you tell them what's going on, they try to look at you, and they're like, well, this med rep came in today and he was like, yo, you sell 80 patients on this med, which is a fucking breakthrough with science, we'll give you 40 grand. And then all of a sudden your psychiatrist is like, oh, yes, you fit the description for this pill. It's Russian roulette. So if you really have mental, issues, like, and there's a lot of us that do, I can see why a lot of people don't take their meds, because they're taking it and they're like, this is nuts. Like, what the fuck has happened to me right now? And then you get a doctor that's like, I got some shit in the closet from 5, 6 years ago. Don't really get much for it, but this is actually going to help you. Versus other shit that I can give you right now that'll make you feel nuts and probably lose hair. You'll gain 45 pounds and you'll piss all over your wife. That's a side effect. Like, oh no, I got 18 other pills that'll counteract all the side effects from each. So we're going to need you to eat 35 pills a day. And that's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, really think about that. Or you struggle with addiction. Here's the thing about addiction. All addicts could actually stop. You just got to evaluate the risk versus reward. And seriously, if you're sucking dick for coke, probably not a good position you want to be in. So common sense says, hey, I probably shouldn't be sucking this guy's dick for a small little bag of coke so I can go do God knows with it and then have to suck some more dick for it. It's not a good position to be in. I mean, at some point, common sense has to step in and say, whoa, how many dicks am I going to put in my mouth before I'm like, yo, man, I got a fucking problem. And I know it's easier said than done, but I loved pain pills. Loved them. But I never would suck a dick for one. Nope. Or fuck a fat, ugly chick. That's probably not going to happen either. Or play with bear traps. Not trying to fuck with bear traps. I mean, that's the type of conversations that we have, that people who have paranormal, experience. Like, there's something that's went wrong in life to where they'll either need meds or they're like, whoa, I need to step back and evaluate some shit. And if you guys have watched the channel enough and listened to any of those podcasts, like, people have done some shit. And it's usually the people who have suffered from just bad shit in general to, chemical imbalances in their head. It opens up a door, I think, and it's not something that's a mental aspect. It's, it's brought on by lower feelings, depression, stuff like that. Like, that's what I've learned. And that's just listening to the people that I've been able to interact with on the channel. Where did I go to high school? Nunya. No, I'm not saying that. Have no regrets? Easier said than done. Everyone has regrets. Everyone has skeletons in their closet. It's just, would you share it with other people? If you knew, I'm telling you, it's fucking karma. It's karma. When you have shit that you can't explain in life, like shadow figures, you move into houses and shit goes crazy. There's some people like myself that it happens at everywhere they go. That's not by coincidence. You don't rent 3 haunted houses. If you live with multiple people and you know it's not you, it's not fucking with you as much as the other person that's got bags under their eyes and afraid to fucking turn a corner, like, then it's like, yeah, this isn't bad luck. This asshole's bringing something around me. Like, people who go to multiple homes and experience that, it's just not like, that would be like winning the lottery every time you played it. Yeah. Don't shy away now. All right. So, like I've said since I was a little kid, when I tried to get baptized, I got sick, screamed and yelled. They took me out of the church. When I got out of the church, my fever went down. Everything went good. They took me back in to get baptized again. It was bad. I'm a Jew, too. So to please both sides of the family, it was just like, well, we're going to diverse him into both sides. Well, I didn't really get part of the Catholic. I was Jewish because of mom. And, that's what I grew up around. I was a little Jew kid that, wore a yarmulke and went to Shabbat, and I don't know, just do your own research on us type of people. It's, it is what it is. And, people are like, oh no, Catholics are the ones that get possessed. No, I don't think people get possessed. I think that, if you're weak-minded, then yeah, you're a lot more susceptible to getting fucked up by it. But to completely let something like this take control of your life, I mean, you'd have to be a real weak individual. Like, you can get scared, and at the same time, you can be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to pull the blanket up over my head. You want to fucking play around? Do what you got to do. Tell it to do what it's got to do, and nothing ever happens. Does it try to scare you more? It does. But after so long, you get used to it, and you're like, now I'm going to fucking record you. Like, yeah. And I'm going to catch you in the act. It's amazing what you can get used to after 9 years. I think it's been about 9 years since I've been dealing with this. Since I've been posting anyway. And it's just progressed. And now it's like, it's a mental battle. That's what it is. It's a mental battle that sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And when it's a mental battle like that, fuck, man. You question everything. Insecurities, you feel paranoid. It's like that real bad trip. When you've eaten too many mushrooms, you start to come down. Shit doesn't melt anymore, but you're like standing there like, am I a fucking loser? Like you feel that like weird, I'm super fucked up and I want to reflect on my life moment. You know what I mean? Like when you're going through a lot of activity that's negative and it's feeding off you, it's like you reflect on things, and that's why I think it's karma. It's just like all these mixed emotions hit you then you see something and then you shit yourself and then you're like, fuck, what did I do? Like, there's no other explanation for it. Like I said, there's a specific group of people who have had these type of experiences, and you can trace it all back listening to just my few interactions with people on my podcast. Very similar, and you can relate all of them to around the same type of story. Everyone that ever has shared an experience with me had something in common with the previous person who was legitimate. And there's people out there that would just do anything to talk, and they can suck a bag of dicks. Because if you had something that scared you, whether it's in your dream or it's in your reality, who the fuck is anybody to judge you on that? But there's just some people that are just yearning for the, double fisted, like, give me everything you got. I just want you to acknowledge me. It's nuts. It's nuts. And Rob's talking about our live session. This is going to be nuts. Dark Knight's good. Thank you from everybody from Dark Knight. It's a community that we're creating. And I'm sorry, guys. It's a community whether you either fucking believe it or you don't. And if it's something that you want to run your mouth about, get the fuck out. Don't care. No one cares what you think. And don't try to preach religion because, like I said, I'm Jewish and I'm not going to cry for Christ, which was a Jewish guy. Just my religion is very different than that. And I get that. And everybody is entitled to their own religion. It's good. I've tried it all. Trust me. Just don't throw at me that say, I need to reach out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because I've done that a number of times and he never showed up. There you go. Dark Knight's been very good. Casper Sight's very good, and so is King Frostmare. Both those guys I have a lot of respect for. They depict the story. You just got to watch it. It's not something that it's like, oh, I'm in Nevada today, and I'm going to go set up cameras because someone told me this was a demon house. Get over it. Like, seriously. Most of those places you'd get arrested if the cops come because it's fucking trespassing. So these people get permission. They go in there. They're like, oh, it's an abandoned house in the woods like the Blair Witch. That's fucking stupid. Like, no. You get invited to places that have had horrible shit that goes down. People can't stay in there, but they rent it out just to pay the house payment to people who have the balls enough to go in there and try to record. Those are the real places. Somewhere where people have been murdered, shit like that. Like, that's where you feel weird shit. Real story. Rob can validate this. We were in New Orleans, which was a goddamn shit show for me. Completely went nuts. But we were in the Lindsay Briggs Hospital in the fucking morgue when I heard and got a phone call from my cousin that my grandpa died of COVID. When we were in a morgue in a hospital that shut down since fucking Katrina, that still had water from Katrina in it. You want to talk about fucked up? That's a true story. I got my fan on. I'm good. I'm not supposed to smoke in the house. That's a real story. That entire trip that me and Rob went on, from interactions with people at fucking gas stations, which in the middle of the night you're looking at truck stops. Wow. To, real life places like, that bridge I went to, the Helen Bridge. And then it goes up into this house where, you know, her baby was burned alive and she hung herself after that happened. Like, that was fucking nuts. And just to be there where something that was, it's not an urban legend. It was like something that really fucking happened. And they're like, yo, you go under this bridge, you honk a few times, this bitch will be like, ah, you know, who is anybody to say that's not real? And then you get to some places and be like, yeah, this is where drug addicts would hang out. You're going to have that uneasy feeling because you're like, yo, I can clearly look around and say this is pretty fucking sketch. Plus it's dark out and it's an eerie situation in general. Totally different feeling. Go into the Sally house. At first, it felt a little nuts. And then after a while, it was just like, yeah, this is some asshole running around because, you know, God knows what it was. But yeah, definitely had an experience there, but it wasn't evil. It wasn't a little child. And, you know, it is what it is. I throw some blocks on a fucking table. It goes flying across my goddamn living room. Spells out an address. Got that from somebody who was a viewer. And it happened to match up to where we're going on the 14th and the 15th of this month in Indianapolis area. That's weird. Why would you not go check that out? Like, pretty obvious too. Didn't see it when I had it up. Took a picture, sent it out. Boom, got the address. Gonna go check it out. Hope to God that it sticks with the rest of this bullshit so it doesn't have to follow me. Like I said, don't really, just gotta have some ideas. Like, you do what you can when you can. But Dark Knight, good dude. Fairly depicts. But like I've said, I'm not ever sitting here asking anybody to believe me because it's nuts. I mean, just sitting around talking about it, you're like, fuck. Is this real? But, I mean, hey, it's up to you. Dustin, thanks, man. Don't be sorry, guys. Like, seriously, this is the third place that I've been to, and I'm used to it, like I said. Just documenting it for you guys in a different manner, for sure. What is this? I don't even know. Ooh. No. No. What just happened? Sorry, guys. I gotta figure this out. This is a little nuts. Okay. Don't know what's happening, but here we go. You're hearing from me. You're good to go. I appreciate it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. No. Cancel. Let's just do this. This is fucked up. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that Helen Bridge. It's creepy. I got a video of it. Just where drug addicts would hang out for sure. The tag, all the graffiti, that tells you enough. Ask Rob. Man. Lisa, it's 5 a.m. Wow. You were a trooper. Are a lot of you from Discord or what? I shouldn't have smoked that. That was fucking terrible. Thank you, Black. Sorry, I didn't see the front. Deborah Ramsey. Yeah, bro. The graffiti is funny. Yes, it was. You haven't slept? Are you on drugs? Haven't been on Discord yet. You got to talk to Rob about that. I'm never on there. I don't even know how to get on there. Marco, yes, a lot of people have seen it on TikTok. Pretty much every video goes viral. It's a little nuts. Definitely not. Good job, Lisa. You got to be careful. You have to work today. Live. It is live tonight. Yes, it is live. Live nudes. You see that? Live nudes. That's good for you. And we are on air. Live nudes of me, that's OnlyFans. Nope, no Discord. Thanks, Darth. Darth, are you male or female? We got to get that out of the way. I have messed up sleeping pattern. I'm used to being up at silly hours at this point. Lisa, I feel you. There's Alfred. Someone is baked. No. Manly male. There you go. That's nothing wrong with that. Man. Baking cookies. Oh, baking. Rob, Jesus. You need to get baked by yourself. In fact, I encourage everyone who does smoke weed to get it out and, yeah, hit it. And Darth, oh man. Oh man. Christine, you guys are doing your own thing. Love it. I can't see the whites in my eyes. No. I think they're red as my lights. I got this half-naked woman, gorgeous neon that's right up here. It's pink. It's a little nuts. And I got this fucking light over here that keeps changing colors, fucking with me a little bit. It's a little nuts. Let me see if I can fuck with it a minute. Ooh, red. There it is. And then you hit the weed, and then you breathe out. Marijuana cures so many bad ailments. And for people who don't smoke weed, it's okay. We still love you. It's good for you. I'll show you the weed that I'm smoking right now. This is called Mixed Lights Flowers from Earth's Healing. This is Arizona weed. Nothing like Colorado, but it gets the job done. It's legal here, so that's fine for me. But, I mean, it's not... It smells good. Still smells a little wet. Let's see, go. It's all right. But it's not so strong to where I get paranoid and I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? Because some of the weed nowadays, it's potent as fuck. Fucks you up a little. And you're just like, where am I at? Why did I smoke a whole bowl of that? Should I call my mom? I'm just saying. What is happening here? There we go. Wow. Don't investigate the paranormal under the influence. You are out of your mind. You will see video of me running out of the house screaming at Rob that we need to fucking go. You have no idea. You guys see me on my videos and you think I'm scared? Ask Rob. I will burn down a house to get out of it. You're nuts. Your son gives you your weed? Whoa, that's awesome. Is it good? If it is, then you should reward him. Be like, that's why I fucking love you. And Rob's not kidding. I will burn a house down to get out of it. You're nuts. It's so purty, brandy. I guess I missed that part of the conversation. It's amazeballs. Who's smoking weed? There's 66 people in here. Who's smoking marijuana with me? I don't want to feel like a drug addict. Nice. Dry vape now. Oop, nope. I grew up. You're right. You grew up? So what do you do? Masturbate using tears? Sorry. Oh, man. Sorry I had to do that. I grew up. I don't smoke pot, so I jerk off crying. Oh, my God. I hate myself. Or you go and get hammered at the bar and come home and beat your wife. Oh, I'd rather get high than drink anytime. That's for sure. Ouch. I was just fucking with you, homie. You're good. No, I'm stoned, man. Come on. Give me a little credit. And you know it's good to get burned every once in a while. Don't be so sensitive, you know? Just like fucking take your lickings. You did start it, but it was fun. Take your lickings. It's like when you're out at the bar with a buddy and he's like, yeah, I won't go into it. You know what I'm talking. Oh, man, you guys are good. And there's a lot of you in here. What? If you want live nudes, they're gonna be expensive. And I mean real expensive. And I have to get a different camera, a bigger one. Just every guy says that, oh, I got a monster hog on me. And it's like, prove it, and then do the windmill. Just stand back and just start swinging it. Or hold it like a bat, and you got shit coming out on top, and you're like, that's 2 hands and 1.5 inches coming up. That's it. That's the type of dick pics that you need. I've never taken a picture of my penis. Okay. The ghost having live nudes are live nudes. That's ridiculous. That would be weird. I'd throw it away. I wouldn't even air that. Profoundly. That's fucked up. Come on now. Oh man, this is fucking crazy. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Oh, this fucking phone. It keeps moving. Man. I love weed. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for following the channel. Thank you for interacting. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, it's 5 in the morning. That's cool. Thank you. You can always watch this back. You're good. Oh, we're going to have some fucked up trip here in the next week or so. It's going to be crazy. I can't believe I even agreed. Alfred, I don't doubt it, homie. You're always good, bro. Go check out Durban Paranormal, though. I gotta throw these guys out, man. They play my videos a lot, and I get a lot of love. But again, I'm not out there asking you guys to donate to my channel or believe me. Anybody who's ever interacted with me on a live knows I am not a friendly dude sometimes. I don't want your channel to come here and help me. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. I have a good set of dudes. We all interact with each other. It's a good community that's pretty good sized. TikTok, who gives a fuck? Because there's so many people on my channel, like, what is it, 436,000 people? There's some of them that follow you just to be cunts. It's like, I enjoy the criticism. Like, please throw it at me. But I'm not putting my face in videos. I'm not giving you explanations, because if you don't get the gist of what I'm posting, then you never fucking will. I don't want you to watch my channel. Go watch Catchin' Cooks. Just saying. It's like point of view, fucking Blair Witch style. You know what I mean? Like, you turn the camera on when shit's going down. Outside of that, it's boring. You're boring, mate. You're boring. But going to these fucked up places, just the fact that I was in a hospital morgue and my grandpa died, asked Rob, I shit myself. Cried a little bit outside, didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I'm looking at him like, you understand, my grandpa died while we were doing this. That is fucked up. Fucked up. And you're in a morgue that took us 2 hours in the dark, hiding from open windows, fucking searching 4x4 with meth addicts and druggies that could have been hiding in any room. There was hundreds of them. And then we get down to the bottom. There was these lockers. I'll never forget this. These fucking lockers that were left untouched. Like this place had just been drained enough. The water was toxic. So they finally had enough money to start draining out this Katrina fucking water that was highly toxic and 20 something years old. And these lockers were left just like the day that the hurricane hit. There was a bag the locker had opened, and there was a trash bag that was in this locker that had a fork hanging out to it and a lock that was rusted solid. And you can look into this locker through a hole and see that this is what one of the nurses brought into work that day. And then in the morgue, there was still aprons that they put on that were made of like plastic or whatever, because they were chopping your fucking body up and, you know, putting them in slides. Like, we've seen so many tissue samples from autopsies, it was alarming. And this shit was just hanging out. And Rob's pulling through it and he's like, oh, fuck. And it was live tissue samples. And he's just looking at it like, oh, yeah, what the fuck? Oh, man, that's weird. And then, oh, man, that was fucked up. And then my grandpa died when we were in there of COVID. So it was little nuts. And then the Sally house, a priest was there before me, which was fucking not what I was expecting. Called and kind of bitched about it. And then, yeah, we had a rough night with some noises, bumps in the night. Wasn't really rough. Fell asleep, slept till 11. Like, I slept better in that place than I did my own house. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm with Omar. I mean, you'll hear bumps in the night. Yeah, it's a little creepy, but evil and fucking devils running around, that's bullshit. And anybody that says that it's that anything other than that is a fucking liar. Like, a fucking liar. Like, yeah, no. You're not seeing shadow people in Sally House. You're not. Maybe 1 in a billion times, but no. And it's not a little girl, and it's not some devil. That's insanity. I think that the little pentagram that's in the basement is for shock value, and that's another way that they get a, you know, few more nut jobs like us to go rent it for $150 per person per evening. So I give that one a 1 boner out of 10 on can I get my rocks off and get scared. I would say Helen's Bridge. That one will fucking scare you. Especially if you go across it and you see the mansion that burned, half of it burned down where the kid died. That mansion's serious. Like, looks like a fucking, you know, Arab prince house. Just, you know, real southern. And then, yeah, that bitch hung herself right from that bridge. Part of the building burned down. Wasn't a small area. Took her ass to the bridge and was like, fuck it, I'm done. Boom, died. And then, yeah, just eerie feeling. It's a little thick. Can definitely feel the thickness in that area. And then me and Rob were at a fort and he caught a shadow. And I'm walking around in the cattle farm, you know, the cattle fields, and he's in the little areas that are all, you know, walled up and part of the original structure. And I'm wandering off stoned as usual, following the perimeter of the whole fucking property. Like, didn't think. And we heard some weird noises. I heard that one. But Rob had a real deal shadow pop up in front of him. That was a little nuts. I was more afraid of people at the Dollar General, though, in this one Texas town. I really thought we were going to be skinned alive. That was a little nuts. You know, and some of the gas stations we stopped at, real sketchy, little nuts. People working in there look like serial killers. But, you know, when you're driving through the interior of the country, whoa. Nothing wrong with all of them, but definitely run into some nutties. And they're usually at gas stations. Darth? No, that don't work. No. It works at its own level, homie. It does what it wants when it wants. Yes, Doomy Grunt. Exactly. Those areas. Oh, and like western part of North Carolina. Oh man, I drove away without pumping my gas. This guy was, and then like all these other crackheads were coming out of the woodwork. It was like, oh man, this is Zombieville. I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, there's nothing worse than a meth addict. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, those people need help. Man, that would be terrible. Like, are those people who huff paint? Like, this guy came into the gas station in Louisiana when me and Rob were there, and his whole face, like right here, it looked like a giant vagina, was glossy. You could tell that he was humping like a clear coat. And I didn't know what the fuck to say. And when we were in the power plant, oh, I lost it on Rob because he started to try to talk to some of the residents in this abandoned fucking. Oh my God. I was like, Rob, get over here. We don't talk to them. It was like, he's like, they could tell us stuff. I'm like, no, they're going to murder us. Like, oh man, that was fucked up. Like, nope, I don't do good with junkies. I don't do good with people like that. I paid for my gas and I left and I didn't even take the gas. That's no bullshit. Like, had to get out of there. Went to the next exit. It was a truck stop. Good. Then this guy tried to sell me fake marijuana. And he was like, no, it's not CBD. It's better. And I looked at him, pointed to my car, and it said Colorado license plates. he had no idea what the fuck to say at that point. I was like, no, man, we don't sell anything like this in Colorado. And then, like, oh man, when me and Rob were in the South, we'd run into the weirdest shit, like this oasis of a swimming pool in the middle of nowhere. Whoa. And this fat chick that her boobies were hanging out. I mean, her fucking, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but she was thick. And her tits were massive. And she was wearing a swimming suit that couldn't contain the quantity of breasts that she was rocking. Like, not kidding. It was a little nuts. I'm sorry if I'm ranting. Kevin, at least you're listening. There's like so much going on right now. It's insane. In England, we call these people splobs. Yes. Fuck them. Illinois from St. Louis. Ooh, it's a love affair. Whatever. At least I'm not boring. No, fuck that. I mean, we can get into some weird shit. I mean, you want to talk a little nuts? We can go nuts. Bring up a topic. Let's see if I can rant to it. Little nuts, sexual, something crazy. I don't care what it is. Unaffected? No. Bigfoot of Colorado. I'm pretty sure he owns Illegal Pete's downtown. Creepy. Bristol cities. No idea what that meant. It'd be a lot cooler if we could have music. I remember stopping in Jackson, Mississippi. Mississippi. Oh. The places on this in this country, some of them would scare the fuck out of most of these people. And me and Rob drove through some of these places, and I'm a big guy. I'm heavily tattooed. You'd think I'd have a little bit of... No. It was like... Rob was the mediator, and like when I went out and got fucked up on... I try to repeat the same mistake I made when I first had all this experience happen in New Orleans, and I went and got lit up on absinthe. And I don't remember what happened after that. Like, man, you have no idea. I got fucked up. Rob. Poor Rob. That was 6,000 miles in a car together. Oh, fuck, that was good. Want no part of absinthe. Smart. I did things that I probably would regret for the rest of my life if I knew what happened. I'll tell you that. Oh man, and that's when I tell you guys karma. I'm telling you, you add that stuff up. And if you don't even think it's bad, you're still sitting there like, you guys got to really think about what you're doing. I do have both ears. Thank God. And my dick hasn't fallen off, or, I get a scab on my ass that takes away a butt cheek. I'd be fucked up. Delivered a pizza? Have you ever delivered a pizza and some lady was standing there in lingerie and she's like, ooh, I want you to come in and fuck me? Like, anything like that? That'd be awesome. Oh, I love you guys. This is awesome. You have to have ears. Oh, man. This is fun. What's up, dude? Jimmy? I know, Lisa. Oh, man. You're a little bit slow on the uptake. Oh, man, that can mean a lot of things. I'm not going to dive into that one. Wait a minute. Man, you keep delivering, and I'm telling you, something fucked up's gonna happen. It always does. Bristol City's out. Man, you guys are way deeper than I thought. And then why did you deliver the pizza? It's like, this bitch is fucked up. You're gonna have a rough go at this one. She didn't tip on her online order. That's when you take a shit on that pizza. That's why I could never do that job. Oh man, I'd be bad. I'd be on the news if I had some of these people. Whoa, fuck that. Better put a sticker on the box. It's like, nope, this has been opened. Don't eat it if I delivered it. She might be an issue. And that's when you look at your boss and go, fuck my life. What's the average pizza order? $30? Oh, dude. That's seriously, you got to look at your boss and go, you need to eat a bag of dicks. If it's going to be an issue to deliver the pie. Why? That's dumb. That's dumb. That just, he's like looking at you going, here's a dick in your butt with no lube, and you're going to love it. Oh, this is going to be a problem delivery. Oh, fuck. You guys need a raise. Ex-delivery driver, then you know these people are like, they got to go to your door, they got to ring the doorbell, and it's a constant anxiety, and you're like, whoa, what's going to happen? You know, like, I couldn't do it. One bad experience would be fucked. Fucked. I would never be able to do it again. You're so dead? What do you mean? Oh, this is fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, notes are left on computer for each. I don't know what's happening. Dead from. Oh, good sports. You know, I get a little nuts on our podcast. Lap dances and lattes. I don't hold back there. I haven't held back tonight. It's been fun. But people got to understand, when you go through shit like I do and you don't laugh, like, there's no way you can get through life without trying to find some joy. And that's why I love being a prick. It's like, I look back and it's like, I could have handled that way differently, and I didn't, because I chose to take the asshole road. And it literally helps me when I get here. I'm just like, all right, man, I have it coming. So I do something to where if I have an experience, it's like, yep, that was bound to happen. I know that's fucked up, but oh, at least you know why it happens at that point. It's not like it keeps you guessing, like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? Like, is this really fucking going on? Did that really just happen? I got it on my phone. I'm looking at it like, oh, fuck. You know, maybe those guys aren't full of shit. You know, I look at psychics and I'm like, those people are probably permanently tripping on ayahuasca, probably overdosed on it, or got puddled with some LSD and just, oh, I can feel the spirit. Like, who knows? They might not be nuts. I don't know how to explain it. I'm tired of trying. Just watch the videos. If you like them, great. If you don't, piss off. It's hard. It's hard. Lost me there for a second. Oh, man. This is intense. Gotta move it over here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Something just happened. It might be a little late. And the phone's dying. There we go. Hey, bud, am I okay? Yes. I'm all right. Are you okay? 1 a.m. Eastern time, so that's 1:11 my time. Not bad. I was crying. No, you guys crack me up. Unbelievable. How's the haunting going? I guess like any other one. I don't know. It happens. You deal with it when it happens. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens sometimes. Scotland. Deborah, you are in Scotland. I hear you guys have beer that's warm out there. And you like shrimps on a Barbie. Well, thank you, mate. Is it like, hello, governor? No? Is that not what's happening? You're not trying to troll. Oh, if you were trying to troll and I paid attention, I'd light your ass up. Trust me. Australia, JB. Oh, yeah, probably. We love trolls in here because then you get to see me go completely ape shit, and I love it. I say shit that hurts. So if that's going to be an issue for you. How's Colorado? I moved from Colorado. Have you not watched the videos? I'm in Arizona. Everyone said, oh, if his house is haunted, why doesn't he move? Well, I did, and it didn't help. Do you see the Colorado sign behind me? No. It means I moved, and I changed everything, and I bought all brand new shit, and I'm in a different state. Nothing changed. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's still a lot of people in here. That'd be fucked up on the airplane. Jesus. I got all the red dragon shit, especially behind me. It's a little nuts. And I got the death head moth. That's good for me. People on the podcast love it. And that's what keeps me sane. It's just baffling. Oh, the situation? Yeah, I could see that. Whoa, that last video was intense. It hasn't been that bad here. No. Nope. Fuck having basements. Fuck that nonsense. Nope. All right, one more like. Whoever's out there, one more like. I got stoned. I'll smoke another bowl. No? Yeah. There it is. Oh. Get some more weed in here. Hit that like button. Very nice. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, you should have already done that. You know how YouTube works. That moment when the edible kicks in. Oh, God. Edibles fuck me up, man. Like, too much. It's too much for me. Because I never know how much to eat, and the fucking chocolate bar says 100 milligrams, and you're like, oh, that's not that much. And then you eat the whole fucking cookies and cream chocolate, and the next thing you know, you can't get off the couch, and you think it's eating you. That's real. God damn it. They make this child-proof? Dear God. Everybody on a Saturday night just hanging out in here. That's awesome. It's good for you. You stay out of trouble that way. You go to the bar, things get a little nuts. Yes, I'm having trouble here. It's really fucking irritating me. I'm gonna cut it open with a fork. Jesus. Ha. Nailed it. All right, here we go. And then you take this little fucker, and then you're gonna go. Nope, there's still weed in there. Take that out. There we go. And yeah, there it is. That was good for me. There we go. Oh, DJ Beast. Wiki. You did have a little weed grow in your basement. Oh, really? You pass it, Anissa Salazar. You hit the blunt, and then you pass it. And then tell me when you're done, and I'll hit it. We could smoke together. Just say when to hit it. And don't go nuts. Arizona and Utah, Mormon territory, and Native Americans. And I live right by the border, so lots of Hispanos. Awesome food. It's great for me. I love fighting. I do MMA. Nice. It's not legal. Where are you at, Lisa? And you had that in your bed tonight? Ooh. Ooh. Makes me feel a little nuts. A fish entity? I like to fish. I'd kill them. Thank you. I wouldn't say wicked. It's a little nuts. Tapatio? Ooh, good hot sauce. Yeah, not much sleep after that. It kind of makes you feel like, ooh. It's not even that. It's when you're at your most vulnerable, when you're sleeping, when you're in the shower, and when you're masturbating. Or, I mean, taking a shit. Oh, yeah, it gets scary. Every time. You never get over it. Ghost girlfriend. That's fucked up. You never get lucky. It's like if you take like Tylenol PM, like 3 of them, and you try to jerk off before you pass out, it's like one of those things where you always win. If you have a ghost girlfriend, it's not even like that because you never win. You know what I mean? you're you're never getting a smash. Yeah, no. At best. Uh, Nikki Hansen. Sorry to hear about your loss. It's not that I'm sorry. And I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss." It's like, did he live a good life? You know, best to ya. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to be really sorry about. If they had a good run at it, great. If they didn't, then, it's like, I just think saying sorry is odd. Good job, Nikki. See, that's what I'm saying. So there's nothing to be sorry at that point. It's like he's in a better place, you know what I mean? That's the good part. No more pain. No more taxes. Christine, that's fucked up. Keep your head up. For sure. Whoa. That's like losing a part of yourself for sure. Good, Nikki. Yeah. Definitely twin soul. I would say more than a special bond. I can't imagine. It's a lot. So many comments coming through. I think that, hey, DinoNuggets, can I ask you something? Yes, you can ask me something. No. I provoke it all the time. No. Nessa? No. Oh Lord that's, oh man. God damn it. Nope. 1 second. Son of a... Unbelievable. There it is. Hold on. Sorry. This has gone a lot longer than I normally do. But I haven't fucked around with you guys in a minute, and it's a holiday, which has been fun. And I hope everybody has a real good Christmas. It's been a fucked up year. Lots of weird shit coming out of COVID and everything. Like, fuck. People acting nuts. But it is what it is. You can only control what you can. That's what I go through. You can't dwell on it, that's for sure. Dwelling on it sucks, I'm telling you. It's not what you think. You let it affect you and it'll affect you. It sucks too. God damn it. I don't know what's happening. This fucking ball keeps going off. It's nuts. All right, there we go. I've cut people off just like that. I got COVID not too long ago and it was awful. Man, I don't know what's going on in here sometimes. Flat water, I agree. I did that too. And it's been good. Damn straight. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you're not a hippie. Oh, God damn it. Fuck it. There we go. Whoa. 50. Damn, son. You just turned 40. You're hitting another milestone, bruh. Let me know how that feels so I can expect it. Like, fuck, I got 10 years. I hope I can survive that long. Happy Earth Day. I'll come on live when it's your birthday, bro. I'll tell you happy birthday on that. Hit it up. Are you married? Alfred, are you married? Yep, good. You don't have to go buy sex. That's good for you. So here, when you get up into that age, if you're not married, you have to pay for it. That would suck. 34 years? Jesus. Deborah, take care, hon. Small circle, HBD, happy birthday, Gwynia. Alfred, happy birthday. Early birthday, bro. I'd rather tell you on your birthday. Because that's like cheapening it. It's like, oh, well, I got more early birthdays than happy birthdays, so you got to save it. That's what I'm saying. So happy early birthday. Hit us up on your birthday. And then you get a happy birthday on that day, too. Because that's fucked up. It's like, oh, it's my birthday, and everyone already said happy birthday to me, so now I get fucked over. Just saying. Bye, Dino. Interesting live stream. Hit the sack. They're always interesting. You're watching ghost videos. What'd you expect? Oh, man. Wow. It has been an interesting live stream. Weed is awesome. Simultaneously suck and blow. Sounds like nuts. Cling on to that shit and then lie about it. Dude, you can be 49 for at least 6 more years. Be like, but you're married, so still lie about it. Whatever. Why? Alfred, I'm talking to you. Why? Man. Huh? I don't know what's happening. I think you're going to have to rewind it. Rob, you're so nice. And I'm saying, Alfred, you're turning old and you're going to start sitting on your ball sack. And you're going to have to get Viagra's. Hey, if you see this day, dude, great. Boner medicine. Go to Mexico. Cheap. It's awesome. Just don't sit on your balls. I've heard that's a bad thing that happens. I do got jokes. It's real, though. It's real. You're 50, things are starting to hit like gravity. I'm only 40. I can say this. Prove it. Don't sit on your nuts. It's a terrible idea. Oh, that's fucked up. That really. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. I'm going to staple them to my belly button. That can't be real. That can't be real. Like, what? Your ball bag just loses, like, what? It's like an oral. It's like an old purse. a fanny pack that some nerd wore for 28 years. Like, that's just bullshit. Whoa. It's fucked up. Already done that. Dear God. Let me pick out the next comment. Man. Oh. You gotta wear supporting boxer briefs. you got you gotta wear something that's gonna contain it. It shouldn't be that hard. It's like shit's hanging down. Like, better upgrade to the sport brand. Oh, oh, that is so fucked up. Oh man, the best one was the interesting live stream. That's awesome. Can you tie on in a knot? You little pervert. Not a jock strap. Just get like the fucking the supporters. You know, there's I forget what they're called. It's not a jock strap. That's a little nuts. Come on, man, pervert. No. What the fuck? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, fuck. All right, everybody. Well, it's getting to be that time. We hit our time limit. It was good to see everyone for sure, and this was fun, and I really enjoyed it. Just spread the news, hit the like button, watch the videos. We're going to this house, and like I said, Rob can tell you, email us. Like, well, kind of fell into our laps, so we'll see what happens. Come along for the. Oh my God. I'm going to drive 24 hours from Arizona to Shitholeville. It's going to be funny. But I'll put the camera up on the dashboard and we'll have some fun. And we'll go into gas stations, cause a little shit, make some people uncomfortable. I think that'd be good. Bad girl Lisa. All right, fuckers. Much love to everybody. Hit us up on email. I'll be back live soon. Check us out. We'll go live when we're out there in Indiana. No, I don't know. I'm flying out of here, and it's by Indianapolis. So I think that's Indiana. I'm going there. It's going to be good for me. And much love to all you guys. Thanks again, Rob. I'll be in touch soon. Later.